1.
I'm Greg Miller, and you're listening to Rabbit Hole Media. It kind of sounds gross, but I don't think it is.
Hello and welcome to a Press Start special. I am one of your hosts, Kristian Lasherman, as always and as usual. I'm joined by the Jeremy Clarkson of video games, Jack Netley Thompson.
Hello there.
Hello, how are you?
I'm all right.
Was that channeling your inner Obi-Wan Kenobi now that we have the release date? And a very vague poster.
I've done some warding to protect myself from such shows.
This is fair.
Given that just Boba Fett has just destroyed me. Really.
I've not watched the final one.
No, I haven't either. I don't know. Honestly, don't know when I can either.
No, I'm not sure when I'm going to watch it.
No, because obviously I'm busy right this very moment.
Yes.
Tomorrow
we could watch it together after this.
We could do. Do you not watch it with Camilla?
No, she has not watched it.
Fair
she
enough.
watched the first episode and went, not for me, and then just
I envy that power. I envy the power to have been able to do that.
So we could do that, because I have a similar thing. I did it because I'm out tomorrow evening.
Yes, am I.
And I'm off Saturday, but I've got stuff I'm doing. So I'm going to try and squeeze it in at some point.
Yeah, we could just do that.
So we could just do that.
We could get angry together.
Yeah. Sounds quite sexual, actually. This is Press Start, your weekly video game podcast here on Rabbit Hole Media. And every now and then, we'll do a special show where we sit down and talk about a game in more detail and play through it. Slightly different this time, because normally we've played through it a bit more than what we have done with this instance, but life has been against us, so haven't been able to put a huge amount of time into this. So this is kind of going to be a bit of a review discussion, but also kind of be a first impressions in a lot of ways as well, and discovering the game. So a little bit different for us, but before we get started, remember, if you like what you're doing and what you're doing is watching us, you can follow us on Twitter at rabbithole_UK. You can subscribe to us on YouTube, where you can see us anytime that you wish. You can follow us on Twitch at Rabbit Hole Media, and you can join us for all of our chaos and carnage that is our conversations in the Discord.
Indeed.
And now you can follow us on Instagram at rabbitholemedia_UK for all of the behind the scenes tits and bits. If you would like to support us, head to merch.rabbitholemedia.co.uk for a wide range of merchandise, which recently got wider and finer. And finally, if you're watching us live on Twitch and you're an Amazon Prime member, you get one free Twitch Prime membership per month. Please find it within your hearts to give the free membership to us. It will not cost you a penny, but it does go a very long way in helping us bring you the shows that you love. Without further ado, we're playing Dying Light 2.
It rhymed!
I know. No, not become human. Stay human. Stay human?
I know it as Dying Light 2.
Dying Light 2, that would do.
I assume it's stay human, because you are human. So to become human...
Yeah. Piss.
That was the wrong way. That was
I
clearly
don't
the
have
wrong
any
way.
more lockpicks. Oh no, can I craft some?
Muppet.
So I'm very early in this game. I just haven't had a huge amount of time to play it as much as I would have liked to have done, is the honest truth. I'm just going to craft a bunch of these, because seemingly I can. You played the first one, didn't you?
Yes.
And your thoughts on the first one?
It was good. Not my favourite game in the world, and obviously it didn't keep me for the longevity, because they supported that game for
They did, yeah.
a long old time, so it didn't keep me for that, but I enjoyed my time. Enjoyed my time with it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the first one. I quite enjoyed running around the co-op stuff. I was playing with Higgins at the time. The main thing I enjoyed... Well, I don't want this. Go away. The main thing I enjoyed about the first game was just the way the free running mechanics and stuff worked. Mm-hmm. That was the main thing I enjoyed. The story was fairly meh.
Yes.
Characters were bland. And so far, the consensus seems to be that this game has the same issue in that sense. And from what I've played so far, I would totally agree. It is a little bland. The characters are a bit bland. Story's a bit uninteresting. But the mechanics of running around the world is quite fun. It's got a really good fluid parkour system. The combat... I'm early on in the combat. Don't want to go that way. Early on in the combat so far, but once you get your head around it, it works quite nicely, and I can see how, as I upgrade more of it, it's going to unlock into being something deeper. So far fairly positive, but really early on for me still. I've only just really kind of entered into the open world after the beginning linear parts of the game.
Yeah.
How are you? What did you think of this one so far? Because you watched me play a little bit of it the other night, and then have kind of just...
Oh yeah, I've seen maybe a maximum of like 20 minutes of it. Well, that's not true. You were playing it for more than 20 minutes, but I really haven't seen much. It seems like more Dying Light, which essentially isn't a bad thing.
I feel like I shouldn't have taken these guys on.
There are a couple of things I was just like, that seems odd, and I don't quite understand.
Like what? Give me some examples.
I don't understand why your health bar is so small.
I see. So you can, obviously...
I know you can upgrade it, but it started... Like,
Ow.
look at that. Like, so small. Which just seems counter... Like, they seem to... There are certain things you can do in an RPG to make the early levels, like... balance out and a bit more difficult, but also not completely grueling, because you're supposed to be able to get through it very quickly. And you can either, like, you don't have very much health, you're not very armored, la-di-da-da, or you can go for the enemies are a bit stronger than you. Mm-hmm. Dying Light seems to have done both.
So I'm going to assume
Like the enemies are much more well equipped, they're armored, their health is much higher.
Yeah.
They seem to have gone for both, as opposed to one or the other, which makes the early hours in like combat, and the fact that your stamina is so low, which makes traversal. That's another thing I find stupid. Like, this game is entirely about traversal, and they make your stamina so low, so you can't do much. I know that's so you improve it and get it, but they seem to have gone too far in the other direction.
I'd agree. I mean, as I say, very early on, so kind of hoping some of that will go away the more I play.
For sure, and I'm sure it will.
I mean, this is the first time I've kind of just explored. Mm-hmm. This is the first time I've done that. So what I'm trying to find at the moment, you can see I'm 10 meters away from a beacon of some form. These are essentially things that have these stim packs in, which allow you to upgrade your stamina and your health and stuff like that. And as you get near it, you have this key that just kind of tells you you're near it, and you just have to try and work out where it is. Easier said than done. But getting those is a good idea. So as it's telling me I'm near one, I thought I'd try and find it. But
for sure. By the looks, it seems things is upstairs.
Yeah, it must be upstairs. But it doesn't tell me on this. So upstairs we go.
It's there.
It's that.
That doesn't seem comfortable. I don't care if you're undead. That doesn't seem particularly comfortable.
There's another one here.
Would breaking a zombie's neck work? I don't think it would. Sure.
Well, it's not a zombie. They're not undead. It's one of those. They're infected type of thing. They've got an illness as opposed to.
I see.
Walking Dead.
Does that not make it a bit weirder to then just murder everything?
I agree. Last of Us and Days Gone both had these problems, I think. Right. So I've got an upgrade available now. So I can upgrade my stamina or my health or my immunity. So this is the mechanic where you are infected.
Yes,
It's the story mechanic. And the Dying Light mechanic of the first game was at night it's harder. So you want to get to the light. As the light's dying, you want to get to a light place. This is the same, it's there, but the main thing is when you're in the dark, the law is of the infection is it's stopped by UV light. Mm-hmm. So when you're outside in sunlight, the infection's not progressing. As soon as you move into the dark, you're going to very quickly turn. So if you upgrade your immunity, essentially the longer you've got.
I feel, in reality, if you figured that out...
You've kind of solved the problem.
Yes. UV bulbs.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there are lots of UV bulbs around.
I know, but I don't think in reality it would get to this point.
Well, it depends on when they figured it out. There is a thing at the beginning where it tells you a story about that they developed a vaccine and then people refused to take the vaccine, which I found quite amusing.
So basically you're telling me these are all COVID people?
Yes. Yeah.
Does that mean we can start lopping the heads off of people who have COVID?
I agree, yeah. I'm on board with this. Stop trying to search for... I have to take some more. This man has never been stung by bees, despite stealing a lot of their honey. I hear screaming. I don't know what to do. What should we do?
Anything. Do something. What did you upgrade?
I gave myself some more health. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not very good at this game. What's that?
Encounter. That'll be that. I lied. That seems further away. You missed and took out all of your own health. And it wasn't even the thing you were after. I was wrong.
Oh well. Yeah, I fucked up the drop kick button. Oh!
Your weapon is also almost broken.
There is more.
Oh, arm's gone.
Ah, they're armless, aren't they?
Ooh.
Where's the encounter then? That way more.
Is it also down? See, yeah, the timer going. Yeah.
Here it is. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, he's running away. Didn't run very far, did he? He ran straight into a wall.
He's bleeding profusely from his head. No.
None of that. They seem to have completely removed guns.
So far, from what I've seen,
Any form of gameplay I haven't seen that
Oh, really?
I've seen has had no guns.
I did see some stuff where they were back. So.
General dad joke, they're armless.
Of course.
We all approve
I've got
of
an
a dad
unspent
joke.
skill point.
We all approve of
Oh,
a
I
dad
can upgrade
joke.
my parkour. I can choose a parkour thing. Done that one. I've got one option.
Firm grip.
Some people do say that about me.
Make the last climb on ledges even when...
Great. What a wonderful, exciting skill point I've unlocked. I don't even know what that challenge was. It was just to kill a man, it seems.
I think it's just a random encounter. This is all very Ubisoft.
Yes.
Which is fine by me. I'm a big fan of Ubisoft games, as we all know. Even if they aren't... Like the other day... Yesterday, when I was just like, I really... Because I even said to you, I want a game to play that I can just chill and play, as opposed to Sifu, which I'm playing through at the moment, which is not a chill out and play game. That is a hard concentration, learn, adapt type of game. It's very good. It's just not a chill game. So I downloaded Assassin's Creed Origins because I was like, I might do that. But then in the end, I actually ended up playing some Tomb Raider.
Oh, right.
The first of the remake trilogy.
Hello?
Richard said, I've started and currently playing Sifu. What do you think so far?
Come from, handsome.
I heard you
I'm bored.
singing.
Don't lie to Lola, sweet cheeks. Bet
Oh,
you thought
definitely,
someone
Paul.
was
Sweet
strangling
cheeks.
a cat.
Not at all.
See this neck? You
tea.
should be able to.
Like a quintessential British
It's
man.
wrapped in
Not
the
sponsored,
soft,
unfortunately.
most rare of mink stoles.
Imagine if all the things we got
Lola
sponsored by
the
was tea.
grand dame of
We'd
the
also need to be
bazaar.
sponsored not only by Yorkshire Tea, but also Silver Spoon. They'd also need sponsorship at the same time.
What, sugar?
Yeah.
To perform. But how will Lola dazzle anyone without
Because
her
I'm not having
beloved
tea with no
mink
sugar in it.
stoles?
I've basically run out of sugar. I had this moment this realization a few moments ago when I made our teas. I've basically run out of sugar and I'm going to have to go to the shops tomorrow and get some sugar before I start work because there's no way I'm getting through a day at work tomorrow without another cup of tea.
That's
I
fair.
reckon I can get a cup of tea out of what I've got left. But I'm gonna need another one tonight.
I saw it
Yeah.
flapping from the scaffolding near the GRE
Maybe I
car
can get
gate
two, so you might
at
get
the
lucky.
intersection of Market and Horseshoe.
You might get a cup of tea as well.
Lola is
Hey!
to retrieve it.
Hey!
Now, see, here's an issue I have with this game.
The parry is really hard.
Could return to the bazaar
Sorry,
to
that was a reply to Rich, but
Oh.
also applies to this game.
Just played this game. This nonsense annoys me. So there's a couple of issues I take with this. These kind of animated cutscenes I just think are so poor nowadays. We can be doing better than this. They should have put less time into making the game 500 hours long and more time into making this look better.
Agreed. I'm wondering what happened, what Horizon's going to be like, because Zero Dawn had a very similar issue.
It did.
Where by comparison to the rest of the game, like they looked fine, but by comparison to the rest of the game, they looked abysmal and out of place. And it's a very Fallout Bethesda style game thing to do. just literally have the conversations be someone just standing there talking at you.
Discovered parkour challenges apparently. Well, where do I and how do I? Where? How do I?
Probably the foot. So that.
Oh yeah. We'll have a look at this.
Follow the checkpoints.
But yes, no,
to
I
reach the
agree.
finish line.
I don't like it, and the game. It's an issue I take with RPG games anyway. I find it irritating. It's just there's loads and loads of kind of bland, pointless dialogue, and I know some people like that, and I get the appeal to it. But for me, it's just like, I get the point.
No, I agree. But yeah, I do also respect
is
and
going to
appreciate.
go badly.
I do also respect and appreciate that that's what people like out of those games.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Mass Effects and
I get
the
that.
Skyrims.
Just not for me.
And no, I agree. I'd much rather have an Uncharted or a God of War or.
I don't know if I could have gone a quicker route, but that's the way I
I
went.
don't know. Oh, do you not have a slide?
Not yet.
That seems.
I presume I unlock one.
That seems to be like the bare minimum of movement mechanics. And they haven't fucking. Call of Duty has a slide.
Well, I presume it's just that you have to unlock it.
Yeah, I know, but even so, it should fucking be there as a slide.
Oh, well, Tree! George of the jungle. Let me return to challenge area. Oh,
Whoops.
I fell.
I don't think you've succeeded. I just want to point this out there.
Climb.
You've got 2 out of 8 checkpoints, and half the time is used.
All right.
I'm keeping you informed of what's going on.
Did better then, though, didn't I?
You did.
I missed the thing. I missed the cushion.
For the pushing.
Climb faster.
I'd be terrible at parkour in real life for many reasons. Physical not
Yeah,
being.
mainly that I'm physically inept.
Yes,
is the main
yes.
reason.
Physicality aside, is that see, I'm terrible at determining a route.
That's kind of the problem I'm having now.
So my brain would just send me down a fucking dire path, and I would be incredibly dead. Can you make it for bronze?
Oh, that's fucking right.
Yeet.
Oh.
Bronze.
Do you want to go?
Not at all.
Okay. I'll take bronze.
I mean, you'll have to.
That was enjoyable. I enjoyed that. I didn't.
That's the sort of thing it doesn't need to be in this game, doesn't it? It hasn't made its mind up on whether it wants to be an RPG or just an open world adventure game.
Absolutely. I'm intrigued to. They look scary. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the night thing.
You got to do something.
Yeah, no, I just want to do the night thing. Trying to find something more interesting to do that isn't just a story mission. There's some side missions.
I was going to say, there's loads of exclamation marks and stuff around.
Loud.
That was nothing. Retrieve Lola's mink stole. I want to point out that sounds very rude.
It does, doesn't it? Hey, zombies.
You're going to the ground. That's brave.
There's like.
I've discovered the scariest thing that
Oh.
a human can go through. Driving at 60 mile an hour round bendy roads and sneezing 3 times. I'm not going to lie. I sneezed and shat myself in that moment. What are you doing?
I'm trying to work out how to get up.
Flick it a bit.
That's where I'm going wrong.
So you've just climbed up and then jumped all the way back down
I
again.
didn't mean to. Oh, I'm near a thing again.
A what again?
One of the things that upgrades me stuff.
Oh, I see. So you are. Ooh.
I thought that was a zombie. Made an error. It was a man.
That's fine. He's dead now. Oh, that one's not though.
Hey, you're throwing things.
Oh. You're fine. You didn't search him. You didn't loot him.
Oh, I didn't, did I? Oh, I thought there was more people, if I'm honest.
Already died twice in that hallway section. Yeah, the hallway fight in that first mission of Sifu it's fucking cool, but yeah, it kicked my ass a few times.
From my thing.
Kicked my ass a few times.
No, down. Bad zombie. Go away. Ah! See, stamina's run out.
I don't mind the stamina running out in combat so much. It's the parkour depleting it so quickly, given the nature of the game. I find a bit odd.
This is fair. Oh, God knows where this thing is. Hey, everyone. Don't worry about me. I feel like going into these dark places continuously is a really bad idea. Oh, there are many in here. Climb. I was trying to work out where the thing is.
You're getting further away. And now you're getting closer again. I don't understand. Now you're getting further away again.
It's got to be in this building here somewhere then.
I would imagine so.
Oh!
I do like the fact that it's a bit unforgiving when it comes to full damage and stuff. Encourages you to play it safe and get a bit good.
That man was in the floor. It was scary. Then the man came out the window.
Why is that red?
Because it's a higher level than me.
Oh, for fuck. How are you still level 2 when you've... I mean, how are you not level 2 still? You're only level 1. How do you level up then? Because you've acquired many skills.
God knows.
You've upgraded your health.
There's so many.
Like, I don't understand how you, how you're supposed to level up. Quite frankly.
So where's the thing? I thought it was going to be in this building. It didn't
It
seem
might
to
be. Is there no way upstairs?
Not that I could find. Probably just is a different part of the building.
Can you not get to the stairs inside?
It didn't seem to... Oh! What the hell just happened then? Hey guys. There didn't seem to be, no.
Interesting. I kind of hate things like this.
Yep. Just show me where the fucking thing is.
Just 15 meters away. 14 meters away.
But it doesn't tell me fucking where.
Or in what direction. So it's that way.
Right. So how do I get into this? Probably from up and above, innit?
I'd imagine so.
Let's run around the perimeter a little bit. Hello.
Oh, that
Seems like I have to go there anyway.
Didn't I do this yesterday? Not yesterday.
I think you did climb this building yesterday, yeah. How? How did we do it? Oh, up here.
Oh, I thought you were just going to miss it. Almost had what?
No, sure. Can I? No? Alright, fine.
Oh, fuck you then.
No, come on.
Cheesed it.
And it's gone again.
Chasing a bird.
Seem to be chasing something.
Encounter failed.
Seem to be.
Is that a bird? No,
Is
it's
it a plane?
no, I think it's a scarf.
I think you're right.
Oh, it looks... The thing is now 16 meters away again. 15.
Yeah, it gave me that. Did you know?
Oh. Mink soul, that's what it is. It's a mink soul. What's happening? Why are there so many
I
sirens?
don't know. But I don't have enough stamina to climb that.
Do you not?
No.
Surely that's...
Look how quickly that goes down. Not sure if that was intended, but it's worked.
Also, how in what universe does
that
it
not
take... No, does it take stamina to just... On a ladder? Like, I don't know about you, but I'm not in good shape. And I could sit halfway up a ladder.
The sirens are to tell me it's coming in tonight.
I see.
Errors have been made. But there seems to be a safe zone.
Just over there. That doesn't seem like a safe place to drop.
No, it is not.
Can it go down the slide? Whee!
10 out of 10.
Oh! That seems like an unsafe way.
Oh, I've made an error.
Out the window!
I've made a colossal error.
It's fine, it's right here.
Oh, hey, look, it's one of those containers in here.
Get it then. Oh.
This is new mechanic. Uh-huh. I think I might... That felt different. Don't know what I'm doing. Because that's not fitting the same. There must be something somewhere to indicate a code.
Must there?
Damn. Thought I'd give that a go.
I failed us again.
Oh, I'm confused now. Right, see if I can work out. Uh-huh.
Do you know where you are?
Safe code.
Oh.
How does one read this? I presume it's in my inventory somewhere.
It's artifact collectible, it said.
That'd be collectibles. Yes.
101.
Safe code is 101. I mean, that doesn't make
Seems
sense.
like that seems like a bad safe code.
Also, doesn't make sense to the safe.
Why doesn't it?
Oh, I see. I'm being a fool. Oh, that's finicky. One. Oh, come on now. Nailed it. Cracked that myself.
Huzzah! You weren't even holding that.
Of course not. Still haven't got an upgrade available.
Oh, so you need to get 3 of them per upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking irritating.
Also, that I'm this close to...
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah, there's a lot to... It seems like they've really, like, padded out
Yeah.
the... Which is probably why it's 5 hours long. Sleepies. Because I don't like the dark. You can play a bit.
I don't like the dark. It's scary. Wait, this seems darker.
Well, you're just in the UV room still. What's go... Oh, because my torch is off.
Ah, yes.
The outside is day. You found a quick turn button.
I can be like... What didn't happen there was what I wanted to happen.
So it's L1 to...
Yeah, that's what I pressed.
Oh. Yeah, it didn't seem to... There you go. You volleyed over him.
What's the point of that? What's the point of
you
that?
can then, if there's someone on the other side, you can volley over him and then drop kick someone on the other side of him.
Thanks, friend, for your rag.
Ew. So many jokes. Bless you. Oh.
It was going to be a burp, but it didn't. I achieved nothing.
There you go. Well done, you. So the yellow objective I put on was a side quest.
Let's do that then.
There's also, if you press circle just before you land, it will do like a roll, which takes less damage.
You gotta be fucking with me.
You fell.
Shut up. Oh, Lord.
Wait, I don't know if that is the side quest, because we did the side quest, actually, isn't it?
Well, we collected it. Did we give it back? What's up?
I don't know.
We're going to find out by going to it.
Good way to find out.
Today, please.
Just made that. Oh, and now you need to just take a breather. Up, do up.
I've lost track of where I'm going. If I'm being
Towards the
completely
yellow
honest.
thing.
Yeah. God, it's so far away.
It's taking us all the way back to the I think you're supposed to be helping him. Yeah. I'm sorry for twatting you, sir.
Huzzah. Is this not where you spoke to the person? Where it's
Don't
taking us?
remember.
then?
No, it's taking us back to the church, which is like the main base. Yeah, it's the same side quest though. So yeah, fair enough. That's where we're going.
Diva. Yeah, return the mink soul. I still don't know what that is. Yeet.
Yay! Missed.
Shut up. Shut up in your face.
Why are you going such a long-winded way?
I don't know. I don't know where I'm going.
Towards the yellow.
That sounded like it would
Yeah.
garner some attention.
This just sounded like your knees went. Yeah, this is kind of like the main hub place so far.
Can I? No, I can't.
Oh, I don't have a save clip, but I was over there. I can't bother.
Oh, here you
Well,
go.
I thought we do is just that, and then
Yep.
we
My
just bam.
precious mink.
My precious mink. Now I definitely don't know what it is.
Lola is complete once more.
Danger has occurred.
It's clearly just like a comfort blanket.
Lola to reward you with a song.
Not really.
No thanks. I really gotta be going.
They're out of water.
Sad. How I wish to serenade my conquering hero. You deserve a more proper reward than a song anyway. Take this with
Oh.
Lola's
Oh.
deepest gratitude.
I thought this game was about to get a little bit more interesting.
I think we're about to get some pussy. Move! Right. Have we got more going on?
Yeah,
That's
there's...
a side quest there.
Yep. You haven't tracked it, I don't think.
I fucking did.
No, you've just, like, if you hold X, it'll track it. This is just put, like, a little icon on it.
Which is exactly what it's doing.
Oh, why is it not going yellow? Like the rest, this game confuses me. Do continue. I apologise. I expected it to go yellow.
I mean, it's not on the map either way.
Helpful. Thanks, game.
There it is. Fine. Fuck you. Are you friend or foe? Oh! Why bother letting me search it and just give me empty? Just say it's fucking empty.
This isn't going very well for you.
Thank you for your empty... Bitch! What a waste of everybody's time.
I mean, they are zombies.
They were wearing clothes! They had things in pockets!
That's for when the zombie wants to run to the shop.
For a cornetto.
Yeah. That's it. That's the same thing.
Yeet.
Beep, 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 beep.
I need to watch his new film.
Dubba, 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 dubba. Ah, good times.
Hello, all. You.
Essence of survival? What are you talking about?
Want to find
They
out?
both like turned and gave like a really ominous look as you started talking to him, just like, yes.
What do you perceive?
It goes in your eyes. I don't like that one is the correct answer and one isn't. Just what's the point?
What, that's the correct answer?
Yeah, yellow's the one that progresses you through it.
Pointless.
Something stinks.
Exactly. The smell. Impulses going straight from the senses to the limbic system, triggering an emotional response. Memories. The well-being.
I'm not sure every response to a smell is an emotional response.
Well, that smells like shit.
I don't feel particularly emotional when I heave when I smell piles and piles of feces.
Fertilizers around here.
This is fair.
Too much information.
Sorry, I just got an interesting check.
I sure hope you don't mean smelling like shit is the essence of survival.
Of course not. I have this really exciting idea for a new fragrance. People are going to pay a fortune for just a whiff. I called it Turn Me On. And it's almost finished. I just need some scraps for the heart
Sorry,
note.
interesting text message. I'll tell you about it in a minute.
Fair enough. Oh, these are both correct.
Interesting. Would you prefer hot or
Heart note?
The middle note of the perfume. Metal scraps and lavender. That's all I'm missing.
Oh, of course. Metal, scraps, and lavender. The obvious blend.
Naira goes out of her way to be controversial.
You mean a cunt?
Bring me some. I'll tell you everything about my secret formula.
One per show, it's fine.
That's fun. And what we'll do is, soon enough, we'll stop the show and just stream. And then you can do another one.
Metal, scraps.
That works.
Naira wants them.
So you just got to go and find a bunch of stuff now.
I found it.
Goose chase. Making perfume out of metal. Sounds absurd.
I see, because we already had it.
Your ingredients.
Good. I wish there was more oil on the metal scraps, but
Oh, Naira, can't you just be thankful for what you've got for once?
Even she thinks she's a
Shit, every day I
one per show.
okay. Voila! It's ready.
I'm sorry, you can't just make perfume standing next to a shed.
Wow. It smells. It's. Oh boy, it's like heaven. What is it?
Silly little boy. Too young to know, aren't you?
Oh dear.
It's new car smell.
A car?
Are you disappointed? The scent of luxury.
I'm sorry, this game is full of nonsense.
Wonder what you were gonna say then.
No, better than you.
All you dream about.
Rude, but fair.
Thanks so much.
I will grant new car smell is very nice.
I agree.
Here, have this.
She did not just make it next to a shed.
No,
This'll remind
In the
you
middle of
to
an
tune into your
apocalypse.
sense of smell
No.
now and then.
whatever. The thing I'm looking forward to most in like September time is new car
I just want to
smell.
have a look at something.
Oh,
It keeps giving me... What are these? Unique throwables. Ah, interesting. I have Molotovs. Game changer. How do I use them? Oh, I also have... Oh, should have told me this. How did I not notice this?
you're becoming an armored boy. It's got the orange dot next to it. That's new ones.
Oh.
You have a hat.
Oh, but it's a lower thingy. But it's cooler than the glasses.
Yeah, but it's lower.
Yeah, but it's purple.
That means it's rarer, not better.
Yeah, I know, but purple's cool. This aesthetics in a first-person game is also stupid. Why can I? Why can I do that? What's the point?
Did you actually have a look at what shoes you had? You just saw they were green and moved on.
This is a good point.
Oh no, they're all the same.
No, well, I'll stick with the purple sneakers then.
I agree. Reporter à toi. Aider.
Sorry, I've just taken this from you. Did you want to?
I don't mind. I can carry on.
I just wanted to look at what the.
Was that the end of the mission?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, a waste of my time.
Yeah, I wanted to look at what the thing was that she had given us, and I was like, must investigate.
What is this? It seems to be a side quest that's at night.
Hey, feel free to give it a ganders.
False. What are all these question marks?
Well, we don't know.
Good point, well made.
Riddler missions.
Oh lord. Yeet.
I think there could be all sorts of stuff. There might be. There's a lot of zombies down there. It's behind you. Where are you going?
Who is behind me?
It's there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. But there's loads of zombies down there.
Oh!
Oh, that's a big one. I don't know what this is. He's only a level 1 though.
It didn't work.
Now, apparently, you've got Molotovs.
How do I
Oh.
use? Oh! Oh!
Left directional button. No, left button changes it. L2. Give that a go. Nah.
I'm healing first.
I don't know what button does it. Yes. Burn, bitches, burn.
Hold circle to cancel throw. Go away, because I've long since thrown it. Thank you.
Oh, he's mad.
Oh, that's not the hit button.
burn. There are more of them behind you. This would be a great time for like a gun.
Hmm. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I like this little ladder you keep finding. It's good.
Why doesn't it work?
No, I think you can only do it in like certain scenarios.
Can you craft?
Yeah,
Like-
there's a crafting thing, yeah.
Oh, I can't. You can't craft Molotovs.
Oh, that's irritating.
How do you craft?
You have to go to the crafting menu.
That makes sense.
You can craft medicine, lockpicks, and potentially shivs. I don't know what that other one was. That hazmat suit worked really well for that guy. Oh, oh! Oh, that guy exploded. Which did something to him. He's swinging.
I tried fucking moving, but it didn't work. Do we have any other weapons? This is significantly better than all of them.
Right, your technique's working. You're slowly wearing them all down.
Fuck it, I don't know why I keep trying.
I'm not sure why that's not working, to be fair. It's supposed to be just you come at them from height and then... Pressing L1, aren't you? Just to check, okay. Oh. Oh, it's there.
Today, please. Move!
Oh, that was a little unlucky. He's down. He's down.
Move.
Armor seems to really help him.
Oh, that broke immediately. Fucking Christ.
Weapon's almost gone as well. Might have to go on a weapon hunt soon. Watch to your left.
Ta.
There you go.
Brilliant. I can't imagine. So you're telling me this is just some random COVID?
Yeah, I know.
They're not undead, but he does have a pipe growing out of him.
Oh, there was a take. What was the take that was on that dude?
What?
The little dude you just searched before. Take.
Rag.
I apologise. I think there's just shit here to search and find.
How do I go about blowing that up? Because it says I can pick it up.
Hold square to ignite it.
I see. That's
Seem to
gonna
have
blow
busted
up.
his thing. Oh. You got your wish.
Please get the fuck.
Watch out for the chemicals there as well.
No. Oh my god. Where are all these fuckers coming from?
There's more coming from your left.
Oh my good lord. I would just like to search around, please. Oh. Oh.
Hope you like rags. Holding R3 does your eagle vision thing. It will show if there's anything around you that you're missing. There seems to be lots of things you can interact with. Ambulance by looks of it is what you need to.
Oh.
Almost. Nailed it. Candy!
It's a military convoy, and the one thing is...
It's fine, you can do this.
In Sifu, I'm dead. First half of the first boss. Oh dear. Leather guards.
Which is put on you already, but looks fit. Yeah.
Oh, I picked up the blue ones, I think.
Oh, that's annoying. Implies there's more there to look at. Don't know what these give you.
No,
I'd suggest leaving.
Yep. Fare thee well, brethren. No, you climb.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
I would just
Oh, that's a bad idea.
Oh
No, fuck.
I would just climb your way out there and then make yourself to like a safe house or something where you can buy some new weapons.
Catch me now, you undead fuck. They're not undead. They just have the flu.
I do like the idea of just referring to COVID patients as the undead for a while.
Hello, friend.
Oh yeah, get me on here.
I can't.
Oh, it costs money that we don't have. Well, now what do we do?
I use this pipe for about a hit.
Yeah.
Right, back to business.
Anyway, I feel like we've stopped to review discussing this.
We have. Sorry, I fell into deep concentration.
Yeah, we just got distracted by the being confused.
Where are the sorts of places I can find weapons?
I have no idea, because all
Excellent.
these weapons so far it's just given me as part of the linear stuff. So
I can't look in bins. Oh, God above, will you eat? Oh, God above. A pipe?
Should I
An
Google?
axe?
I'll Google. Where to find weapons?
So we're saying this is a noteworthy thing that can apparently happen with relative ease. Oh shit, the bed. Come on. Scraps. Oh, what's that?
Oh, right, there's no guns. There's just kind of weird
shit.
ranged weapons.
Oh shit!
At least you might get a weapon off one of them if you manage to beat one.
Can I have? Oh, fuck me.
Just a little punch along the way. I can't find... There's no answer for this. There doesn't seem to be an answer of where to find them. I guess.
I guarantee there's one in that chest I've found, but I need to fucking take out these bastards.
You've fallen.
Just climb the thing, you useless tart.
Well, I think we should wrap up the press start portion of the show. What's your impressions of the game so far?
Off the very little I've played of it, it's perfectly enjoyable. I can see myself sinking some time into it, which I will probably be doing so over the next week. Before
There's a
Horizon
co-op, by the
comes
way,
out.
which we should do.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, you can play it in co-op.
Yes, I'm sure we will do that, absolutely. Yes, it's not an amazing game by any stretch of the imagination from what I've played of it, but it does seem like it's good fun.
Yeah, for me, so far, this has been fine. Strangely, I think I might be enjoying it more, but silly as it sounds, I've just got another game I'm enjoying at the moment, so it's just kind of not pulling me away from the other thing I'm currently enjoying.
No, that's fair enough. I get that entirely.
It'll be intriguing to see how Horizon is for me next week for the same reason of whether or not it'll make me turn off this completely, or whether or not it still doesn't even pull me away from enjoying Planet Coaster at the moment, because I'm having a really good time on that game. We'll see.
You would hope so.
I would imagine it will. There's another interesting text. There's lots going on.
I'm going to try, I think.
Oh, just Bruce's thing has now been officially announced.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's called Boys in the Boat.
Does he play a boy in a boat?
He does. I don't know any of the actors in it. Apparently, it's according to the headline, it's a top tier cast, but they're all unknowns. They're probably not. But I don't know.
Oh, it's an annoying way to die in this combat scenario, isn't it? God, now there are zombies. Oh, God. You can absolutely lick the dick of a loved one. God.
I mean, I've all did
Let me take that!
Yes! Oh, yes! The tables have been turned.
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
That's not how you expected that to go, is it, you bastards?
Alright, now grab as many weapons as you can. Anyway, this has been Press Start, your weekly video game podcast, and a Press Start special where we've been talking about Dying Light and our first impressions and our reviews so far. Jack, you've only played like, what, 20 minutes? What would you score it?
For my 20 minutes? A solid 5.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna go 6 for a fine. But now I've played more than 20 minutes.
No, it's probably like 7. Probably. It's good. I'm sure it could go higher. Oh, fuck me.
Well, we'll talk about this game more in Press Start, our weekly video game podcast, so make sure you're sticking around on our channel for that. Don't go anywhere if you're watching live on Twitch, because we're probably going to sit and play a little bit more of this, but if you are watching later on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. And I need to press this button over here, and I need to press this button here. No, I don't. I need to press this button here.
It doesn't have a weapon.
I do. Well, anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, I shall see you then.
Bye.